right, good evening, South Texas. I hope that your day has gone well here. Man, has it been a gloomy day or what? We sure did have that cloud cover just kind of linger around just as expected. Remember, we had that upper level low moving across the state today, and with that, we ended up with a lot of cloud cover. We ended up with a lot of shower activity, off and on that is. Majority of this afternoon, we actually didn't have much rain for San Antonio, but once we moved into this evening hours, a lot of shower activity moved through, and we also had it right there around sunrise. Earlier on today, man, it was a thick cloud cover, and we had a little bit of rain, and actually a majority of the rain in the rain gauge today, that fell this morning here in San Antonio. 53 was the high today, 45 was the low, and man, yeah, it was cool as well, and also, again, very cloudy. The average, much higher compared to what our high temperature was today. But we were nowhere near that record low of 23 set back in 1993. Here's a look at the allergens that we had today. Just molds were on the board, came in at a count of 390, so just light levels there. And here's a look at Calaveras Lake for the time lapse that we had today. I'm going to pull this back just a little bit more in the timeline because I want y'all to see what we had this morning. Here's that shower activity as it moved through in the morning, and then we moved into the rest of the day, and yeah, the cloud cover stuck around, but we didn't have as much rainfall. Once we moved into the evening, though, we did have a little bit more shower activity start to pick up, and you see the clouds really moving around a lot all throughout the day. Pretty strong winds at times as well, and there's the shower activity picking up just in time before we headed into the night. And now, of course, still a little bit of shower activity out there and a lot of cloud cover as we look out from Calaveras Lake. Down towards the runways at the San Antonio Airport, you can see that we have very wet conditions still out there. I see a few people saying good evening. Samantha's saying good evening to you as well. And then just a few people saying that they are enjoying this weather. Yeah, it can be nice to just sit inside and enjoy the rain outdoors. And then we have it looking towards downtown San Antonio. Pretty gloomy out there as well. And Morgan's Wonderland camera, and then also the Calaveras Lake, nothing but cloud cover, kind of covering up the cameras there as we now move deeper into the night. Looking out at the radar, you do notice that we still have some lingering showers, and some of the showers radar is not even picking up on. Some of them are so just kind of low-level moisture that and so light that we're not even seeing it on radar. So if you're seeing rain and you're like, wait, it's raining outside, but it's not showing up on radar as much, don't worry. Yeah, we know that there's still a little bit of really light patchy drizzle out there that may be picked up as well. So, when will we see the sun again? Lydia wants to know. The answer is we're going to see a few peaks of sun tomorrow. And then, good evening, love the weather, another person saying. So, yeah, just beautiful out there for those who love the rain and cooler conditions. Winter weather lovers. That's kind of what we have in for tonight, kind of some more wintry types of conditions. 52 right now in San Antonio, 46 in Bernie, 46 in Kerrville, and 46 in Rock Springs. A nice night for maybe a fire in the fireplace, a cup of hot chocolate, whatever you may prefer, and then you see those cooler conditions, and then also the gloomy weather outside. Just makes it nice to have a fire inside, right? Eagle Pass, trying to show 27 degrees. Don't worry, y'all, it's not 27 degrees in Maverick County right now. The sensor has been on the fritz a little bit the last few days, so probably more into the lower 50s to upper 40s for our friends in Eagle Pass. When you look out to the next few days here, the next 48 hours, future clouds and radar showing us that by the time we get to 6:30 a.m. here on Sunday, temperatures sitting in the 40s across much of the region, with George Weston Beeville starting off in the lower 50s there. Wind still coming out of the north. We're going to have a little bit of cloud cover in the morning, but as we head into the afternoon on Sunday, take a look at this. That upper level low that's been causing our rain scoots further off to the east. We get more sunshine in here. We had the question early on, when's the next time we're going to see the rain? Or the sun, excuse me. And the answer is tomorrow afternoon. We're going to get a little bit more sunshine, temperatures into the 60s and 70s across the region. And then we move into Sunday night, clearer sky overhead, temperatures really fall. We're talking 30s and 40s all across the region. Could be 42 in New Braunfels there, 47 in San Antonio, and 37 even as far south as Bernie, 36 up towards Kerrville. We move into the afternoon on Monday, though, when temperatures will rebound nicely all the way into the 70s and 60s. Let me run the timeline back. This is at 5:30. 70s and 60s across the region. Lots of sunshine to go around. And then we move into the evening, and temperatures eventually falling to the 50s there by 9 p.m. So the big story in our weather pattern is that we're going to have this ridge build in across the western half of the United States, also impacting our weather. But then I'm going to have another system make its way across here as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, and even possibly impacting us as we head into the end of next week. So we are expecting some slight chances for rain to return to the forecast here later in the week, and you'll see that in the 7-day forecast coming up. Now, how much rain could we get as those systems move through? And the answer is not much. Quarter of an inch or less pretty much for everybody across the region. Not much rain expected as we head throughout the next week. As the Edwards Aquifer, we look at that, you can see that it has improved a little bit thanks to the rain that we had recently, 0.3 of an inch over the last 24 hours. We're going to see that likely continue to boost up here over the next 24. We have chances for fog in the region tonight. Jared wants to know. The answer is we may have a little bit of fog as we head throughout this evening. It's definitely possible, especially along low-lying areas. Would not be surprised to see some of that as well. And it could be even dense at times tomorrow morning. So just be ready for that. But as we head into the afternoon, again, I expect things to really clear up nicely. Let's see here. Brian says, hey, Andrew, hope all is well. Have you heard any updates on when the National Weather Service New Braunfels radar would be up and running? And Brian, we had an email from them about a week or two ago, I guess, about how long it was going to be down. I'd have to go back to my email to see when it's coming back up. But it was I know it was a short stretch of period while they were working on the radar. But I could I'll call back up that email. And by the time we do the update tomorrow night, the weather update, I can let you know when it's coming back up. But we had an email come in from them. I just don't remember whenever they said it was going to be back up and running. So, Brian, I'll see what I can do to get that answer for you. Let's see here. And I don't see any other questions coming in. Or what does the week look like for the weather? And the answer is coming up in just a moment. I believe we got this 7-day forecast coming up in 2 graphics. So first graphic showing us that we have severe to moderate drought. So yeah, that's likely going to improve maybe slightly. It may just actually stay the same for this next week. Because honestly, we didn't pick up too much rainfall today. Everyone pretty much got less than ½ of an inch. 1.24 inches is what we're at now for the month of November in San Antonio, so we're still behind average for the month, but we are doing well for the year thanks to all the heavy rain that we had in those only 4 months that brought above average rainfall. 7-day forecast. So here you are for that weekly weather report, Robert. Over the next week, it looks like we are going to be drier again for Sunday, starting off with a little bit of cloud cover. So partly cloudy when we start off, and once we head into the middle to a latter part of the afternoon, we'll see a lot more sunshine. Temperatures rising to the 60s, 70s for highs Monday and Tuesday. Parts of the hill country will be in the 30s there for Monday, and then once we head into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, there's those rain chances returning. But again, I'm not expecting for any of those days to be a washout. Those are fairly low rain chances. So don't be expecting a ton of rain as we head from Wednesday through Saturday light today, where we had the kind of gloomy weather. It wasn't a ton of rain today, but we had a couple really good chances in there. This morning we had some really long-lasting light rain. Tonight it's been long-lasting light rain. Wednesday through Saturday, I'm not thinking like what we had today. So, rainfall outlook 8 to 14 days. Looking beyond the 7-day forecast, showing that we'll have below average amounts of rainfall and above average temperatures. And above average temperatures this time of year, that's showing that we'll have temperatures anywhere in the kind of lower to mid 70s, maybe even upper 70s at times for highs. That would be above average this time of year. So we're not talking about anything out of control, nothing 80s or 90s, but yeah, it could be a little bit warmer there as we head for the first couple weeks there, I guess you could say, of December. And then your Lone Star 3-day forecast. If you're traveling this weekend, Saturday, bring in some shower activity. Yeah, we saw that for, we could see that. We did see that for today. Sunday, we will see some drier conditions, and Monday also bringing drier conditions. So Saturday, you can see for today, we had a lot of that wet weather, not just for us, but across the state. Looking at the weekend forecast for next weekend, this is a look at next weekend. Could be a pretty nice day at the beach. So those coastal areas showing that we could have a partly cloudy sky, but there's still a lot of stuff that could change in our forecast over the next week. So please understand, it looks good now, but that could change over the next week because there is a little bit more uncertainty as we head towards the end of that 7-day forecast with the weather pattern. So we'll keep you updated on that, though, throughout the week. The Texas State Park forecast for tomorrow showing us that we will have a little bit more sunshine in the afternoon. Remember what I said. We start off with a good amount of cloud cover for Sunday, but the afternoon, get a lot more sunshine in there. So it should be a beautiful day to go out and enjoy some of those nice hikes. Anywhere that has running water, the waterfalls will be extra full thanks to the rainfall that we had today. Anywhere like Pedernales Falls State Park there in Blanco County, not far from Johnson City, just to the east of it, would be a beautiful spot to go see. So back to the 7-day forecast. I don't see any other questions coming in tonight. I hope everybody has a wonderful one. Get out and enjoy the nicer weather for tomorrow after this gloomy day today. Monday and Tuesday will be drier too, with some more temperatures back into the 70s. So have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll be back on at 10 o'clock tonight with the latest update to news and weather across the region. And don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, subscribe to us there. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. And then also make sure you download that KENS 5 app so you can get updates on the weather whenever you're on the go. We, of course, are live on all those platforms right now. So have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll keep you updated on everything at KENS 5.